Today we're going to show you what a rainy day feed up looks like. Oh no.
Yeah, they're dinky. He was like, I'm trying to come and I can't make it.
No, I mean all these birds are walking over here. There ain't no way they're going to come inside this barn.
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
I know you didn't want the birds, you want the donkeys.
Dan, don't make me look dumb. Come on, Beth.
You had no idea the Dinky Daryl effect. The Dinky Daryl effect is keeping the donkeys from coming over here because they're like, you know what? If Daryl can't go, we're not going. Oh no.
There's like things happening out there.
What's Beverly doing?
I don't know.
Beverly? She's like, if Dinky Daryl can't eat, then we're not going to eat. But Dinky Daryl can eat, just not with them. Oh boy, we got bird issues.
That is not what I envisioned.
You guys don't even come inside the barn. Where do you think you're going? We will feed them up along the fence.
Where'd you put their food?
I didn't bring it out with me.
Lester, you can put it right here.
I didn't think about it. So these big birds will walk over. They will not come inside the barn.
Are you sure?
I don't think they will. You can try. We've never had the birds come inside the barn before. They just don't like to be in enclosed spaces. Look at that big spider right there, Jamie. You guys want to come in? If I open this gate inward, mine will open inward. They would walk. Would y'all come in? Oh, mine does not open inward. No, it doesn't. No, but they're fine eating right here. Oh, look at Carl. He's coming by himself. Carl, come on, sir. Isn't this something where the birds will come to eat and the donkeys will not? That right there, though, tells you they're not hungry, which we love that. We have enough grass on this pasture. And I've always said it, that any of these animals would prefer to have something green and nutritious than they would a sugary, starchy grain. Here comes Carl. Careful, bud, it's slippery over there. I'm going to show you something you're not going to believe without seeing it to believe it. Look at there. We have big birds who have gone inside our barn. Yeah, we have the big birds who have gone inside the barn. Look at that. Guys, I'm trying to zoom in, sorry. Guys, I'm shocked because normally those birds will not go inside any kind of enclosed structure. But I think that the fact that we have all the stalls opened, or most of the stalls are opened, they've actually gone inside and they're having the best time. I can see that their mouths are at the ground. They're sitting there pecking and picking up on things. Now there is one male around the back side. I think that might be Carl, who does not want to go inside. I can't really tell from here if it's Carl or Tad. I think it's Carl. But everyone else is inside the barn. And they act like it belongs to them. Like it's their very own place. And that's wonderful. Listen, for as long as we've had these big birds, we've never seen them go inside of anything, our loafing sheds. And if we can get them comfortable with going inside the barn, oh my gosh. How amazing is that, friends? Especially if we ever decide that we want to load to take them somewhere else, like the JL. By having them be able to go inside the barn and to close them inside and to run them into the trailer, because the only other way you could load them, and you've seen us do it before, is to have to grab them by the neck, put the pillowcase over their head where they can't see, pull their heads down low where they can't kick, and then use as much force as you can muster and pull them inside of the trailer. So nothing really changes with these guys on wet days. They have to eat. What we usually try to do is try to find a time when the rain will actually slack off a little bit. We also try to pour the feed in places that's not just saturated. We can kind of circle around these trees here and they don't mind eating out of there. We also pour it on top of the, well, you already know, we have these little spots we pour feed so the goats can get to it. We also have the top of my little thing I built for them. They can eat off of there as well. But it's just a sloppy mess. Jamie's putting hay out and about where it's a little bit drier. But I will say that these rainy, wet days are just not fun for us. I know it's not fun for them, but they have to eat.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's like, hello, hi to hello. I'm just watching,
Hello.
I'm watching this girl over here, wondering where her babies are at. Starbuck.
You smell like a man goat.
Tilly, how did you get your very own spot? It's too muddy for anyone else to eat over there.
Yeah.
And here comes old Dinky Daryl. Hey, Dinky. Nice to see you, but oh no, Indy. Let him eat.
I think.
My phone won't zoom. It got wet.
Oh no.
My phone will not let me zoom. There it goes.
I think.
I had to get a look at the mess. Just look at the muck. Lord. This is what 10 inches of rain looks like over the course of 2 days. We are lucky, though, that our pastures will dry out fast. The yard has such a slope that water can't really set here. Water runs right off the hill, which is nice. It actually also runs right to the pastures. The reason that water accumulates here, and I'm going to say this and you're going to be mad at me, is because Jamie likes to put the hay right here. And that hay, whatever's not getting eaten, will just sit there and it becomes like a sponge. So whenever it does rain like it has, all of this used to not do this. The water used to just kind of run right on off down the hill. But now the hay grabs it like a sponge and it just absorbs it. And it has made this area really nasty. So what I'll have to do is get my tractor once it dries up a little bit, and I'll just take my bucket and I'll just pull all of this back. Very similar to like mucking a stall in the barn. You have to also muck their pastures.
Yeah, we'll have to pull all this out.
Yep.
Because out here it's pretty sandy and like not mucky.
Well, you're not going to like this, but I just blamed you for most of this because you constantly put hay right over the fence, and that hay becomes like a sponge.
Okay.
What they don't eat just kind of will sponge all this stuff up. And guys, I wasn't picking or blaming Jamie it's just what we do. We come over here at night. We come over here when we don't have much time. We just toss hay over without walking all the way in. And then we...
Also is the most fertile. This is the most fertile dirt that we have. Like if I could bottle this up and pile it up and use it for garden dirt. Oh
yeah.
My God.
You have your very own potting soil, huh?
It's the most fertile soil ever is this right here.
Well, someone's having a good time. Them babies are having all kinds of fun.
Oh boy.
That is why we will not let these donkeys together, because Dinky Daryl's too sweet for all that. Hey, do you mind, Daryl? Just leave him alone, Daryl. Dinky, come on out of there. Oh, these three here are something. Thank you, Daryl. Just go play with the other donkeys that are sweet to you, okay? Hey, you need to settle down, sir. I can't tell who's who. All right, there's Brandon, the dark color one. This must be Andy. I don't really know. I can't tell between Andy and Seaward, but Seaward's not normally that aggressive. That's something Andy does.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.